administration. I agree with the illustrious speakers that have, very practically mentioned that, while there's still a great deal to do, we have made a lot of progress. And I think the trade union movement deserves a lot of credit, but it is the character and of women, great women, who have pressed their case for better treatment, fair treatment, particularly in matters pertaining to compensation. I really believe now, looking back, that women are going to have to fight for this. And if we're going to take a significant leap forward in actually, in a material way, reducing that gender pay gap, women are going to have to fight, and they're going to have to get organized for the fight. And because to take single cases to employment tribunals, these are just so difficult. They take years. They're very costly. They're long, lonely fights. And so after a lot of reading and thinking and taking the views of many experts in this field, I've now come to the conclusion that it's going to be really important for women to organize and to support each other and to fight. None of these rights, any aspect of anti-discrimination, none of it has come about except through challenge and organized fight. And I think that's true today as well. And nothing is going to be easy. I think transparency is a great tool. If you help people see what the differences in pay inside a corporation or in a whole sector are, that at least makes room for a debate and a discussion and a better understanding of why those differences persist. Well, pay reporting was important because it at least put the topic on the board table. It put the topic on the executive management table, and it made the discussion a real live discussion. I see now, I read in the newspaper today that, one of the many things that the COVID crisis has allowed is that we don't have gender pay reporting this year. So we really need to get that back, because that's it's not a panacea, but it at least opened the door to changing the agenda, to making the discussion, to keeping it alive, making the debate real. And so that's the second thing, and we're going to have to fight for that, because there are lots of regulatory reporting requirements in many, many areas, and companies will always say that the reporting requirements are too voluminous and they're too difficult. Well, isn't it too bad that the first thing that got dropped was gender pay reporting, and the transparency that comes along with it, and the good provocation of debate and discussion that is, I think, a precursor to change. So the first thing is women are going to have to fight, and they're going to have to organize and support each other. And the second thing is they're going to have the kind of information that is possible with gender pay reporting, and they need more information. I don't think that we can rely simply on one lonely woman taking these fights like Samira Ahmed did, like Stacey Macken did, like Sam did. I think we have to be more organized now and take these fights in for bigger groups of women. On the issue of why women's work is so poorly paid and so undervalued, this has been a problem from time immemorial. And again, the trade union movement has really helped in the post-war period to get this undervaluation reduced, but it still persists. And women are some of the lowest paid in our society. And again, we are going to have to fight and be organized to get to get that changed. One positive thing that I think this pandemic may have done is it has put in very, very sharp focus, very high relief, just how valuable this work actually is. And maybe now, in addition to clapping and remarking how valuable it is, we can start the processes to start to pay people in care homes, people in hospitals, people who are delivering and checking out and our food for us. We can start to pay these people more. So my message today is, yes, a lot has been done, and many organizations in society can take a lot of credit. Professors like Geraldine, union organizers like Diana. But if we are going to really take a leap forward in the year 2020, I think we need two things: women to organize and fight and support each other. And secondly, we need a lot more transparency. We need to know what are people being paid so that you can at least identify there's a problem. Pay audits will help, but it can't stop with pay audits. Thank you very much.